We help parents raise their kids to be Christ followers. I'm Pastor Dwayne, and today's topic is a way to talk about responsibility. This tip is in a series of tips with a unique purpose. It's to provide a reference library that you can use to have different kind of talks with your kid. There'll be some tips you use at different stages throughout the elementary age. And these talks should only be references that you tweak for your own unique situation. We want these talks to get you thinking about the topic and the need for you to have the talk with your child at some point. This talk is for an older child who may be having some problems with responsibility. They may want freedoms without taking the responsibility that comes with those freedoms. It could even be that you have an older child that has more responsibility and a younger child that's struggling with it. How do you set the course for them? How do you set them on a path of wanting more responsibility and not less? But you could think about this talk as something you integrate into the lives of your children as they grow. This isn't necessarily an event like the talk around intimacy or baptism would be. I did, though, use this talk at an important time in the life of my child. So you could say something like this. As you get older, there are more opportunities for freedoms, right? But do you think that as people get more freedoms, that they get less responsibility? Or do you think they get more responsibility with those freedoms? You see, when you have more freedom, there is more expected from you by more people. Think about it. When you get married, do you have more responsibility or do you have less responsibility? Do you answer to more people or less people? Your mom knows where I am all the time. What about when you have kids? When you get a job, do you have to be accountable to more people or less people? You see, as you grow up, with every new freedom you have, there will be more responsibility. So if you want more freedom, we have to see you have more responsibility. And the more responsibility you show, it means you can handle more and more freedoms. The less responsibility you show, the less freedoms you can handle. Does that make sense? Make sure you have plenty of time to answer the questions your kid has. After they're done asking questions, then you can say, now, if you think about another question later, feel free to ask me about it, okay? God uses your desire to raise your kid right to get to your heart. Thanks for listening to me. Now take a moment and let him speak to you.